Let's finish it out with this. Of course, I want to know you guys' thoughts in the comments below once the video is posted on the article. Try to get as many of you guys as possible. Going into this Monday night game, it's about to get interesting. It's about to get interesting on the defensive end. Injury report came out today. And right now, TJ Edwards listed as doubtful. That's a big blow. Jalen Johnson listed as questionable. That's a step in the right direction. Josh Blackwell listed as questionable. Dominique Robinson still listed as full. Kyle Monangai was a full today, which is good to hear because we didn't know if you were going to have a running back. You're going to get an opportunity to see a lot of your young pieces in this game because backing up DeAndre Swift is now going to be Kyle Monangai. Devin Duvernay was a full go today. He was dealing with a hamstring. Roschon Johnson was limited today. Roschon's still showing up as 2 on the depth chart, but I would think if he's limited with that foot and is having some issues, you would probably go Kyle Monangai in that situation. Again, Ben Johnson talked about him as somebody that he could trust. And then Josh Blackwell, like I said, limited as well. He's questionable for tomorrow. I think the big one on this is TJ Edwards. Not having TJ Edwards on the field is a massive hole in this defense because while I do think Tremaine Edmonds is going to have a little bit of a bounce back year here, and we're going to be talking about him differently by the end of the season, TJ Edwards is the guy you can trust. He's the guy you can count on. He's the guy that I don't have to go out there and sit there and say, is he going to make that tackle? Is he going to be in the right position here? Is he going to be in the backfield? Is he going to diagnose this play the right way? I have no questions on TJ Edwards' skill. I have no questions on TJ Edwards' talent. And it's why he ended up getting paid this offseason, right? Him not being out there in this Vikings game is going to make things just a little bit easier for a guy like JJ McCarthy. I don't know why. There's too many JJs in this game. My brain was like JJ, and I'm like, why would that make it easier on Justin Jefferson? JJ McCarthy. And the goal of this is to make things as difficult as possible for this rookie quarterback in his first start coming back to Chicago here. The Jalen Johnson aspect of this, I get limited and questionable. I would be very, very, very surprised. Very surprised if Jalen Johnson is getting 75 reps. I would be stunned if Jalen Johnson is out there on a full load game. I would expect him to be on a pitch count. I would expect him to probably play, I would almost say less than half the snaps because dealing with, what do they got him as, groin on here? Dealing with that calf and that groin injury, if that thing flares back up because you're trying to get back on it too quickly, you're talking about Jalen Johnson missing maybe 5-6 games. You have to deal with these soft tissue injuries carefully, and there has to be some kind of ramp up. There has to be some kind of, let's get him back into football shape. Remember, he didn't get any part of the summer workout at all, right? He didn't get any part of the preparation for this season, training camp, mini camp, any of that, because of dealing with this injury. So you're going to get some Tyreek Stevenson on Jalen Johnson minutes. Prepare yourselves. Or I'm sorry, Justin Jefferson. Too many JJs on this team. You're going to get some Tyreek Stevenson on Justin Jefferson minutes. A little scary. It's a little scary. You may even get some Justin Jefferson, Deshaun Wright minutes. Ugh. It's a little scary. All right, Breeze Nation, we got to take a quick break in the action to let you know that we've teamed up with DraftKings for today's episode because football season is here and there's no better place to get in on all the action right now than DraftKings Sportsbook. New customers can bet $5 to get $300 instantly in bonus bets and $200 off NFL Sunday ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. That's right. You bet $5. Not only do you get $300 in bonus bets, but also $200 off NFL Sunday ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. Sign up with the promo code today, Windy City. Big thanks to DraftKings for partnering up with us here at the Windy City Breeze. Now let's get back into the action. We pull up this Vikings injury report as well, just to see kind of where some of their pieces are. I don't know if they've dropped. Did they not drop today's injury report? Here we go, Friday. So Christian Darrisaw was a full go today, which is even more concerning. Oh, no, this is yesterday. He was a full go yesterday after being a DNP on Thursday. Jalen Naylor was a full go again. Xavier Scott, DNP. Harrison Smith was limited. Remember, he was dealing with that illness. That will make things a little bit more difficult. Andrew Van Ginkel, yet again, was a full go. And Elijah Williams was DNP, did not practice with that hamstring injury. So you're not even getting Justin Jefferson on there. Oh, here we go. They just tweeted it out. That's interesting. Final injury report. Xavier Scott and Elijah Williams are out. Harrison Smith is doubtful. Christian Darrisaw is questionable. So we'll see if Christian Darrisaw does end up getting on the field for that Vikings team. But yeah, again, like you've got you're going to get an opportunity to get a good look at the young guys in this game early on that you drafted. Like I said, the questions on the Ryan Poles portion of that article. The questions on the Ryan Poles portion of that article. What is Ruben Hippolyte going to look like if he has to fill in? Because I believe that's where you would go. Ruben Hippolyte over Noah Sewell probably in that TJ Edwards spot, in my mind. It feels like he's going to get a good chunk of those reps there. If you go Ruben Hippolyte there, what does he look like in his first action, first game getting a start? That was the biggest question I had from the draft. He was the biggest, I don't know about this pick that I had from the draft. Yet again, in that, what was he, a fourth round pick? Was he a fourth round pick or a fifth round pick? Ruben Hippolyte, the second draft pick, I guess. I don't know. He was a fourth round pick. We know how that round's been for Ryan Poles. But DA loves him. DA loves what this young man can do. He loves the skill set that this young man has. He has a lot of belief in him. We're going to find out quickly. I think Kyle Monangai, like I said, that's a big one as well. You're going to find out quickly. What does a guy like Kyle Monangai look like? And I know still he's been in the league for a little while here, but a name like Dominique Robinson being a full go all week. We've talked about Dom Rob kind of, everybody's been like, you had an experiment here. You tried to convert, what was he? He was a high school quarterback, a college, what did he start off as a running back or something like that? And then he ends up playing defensive line here. You've got a guy who has gone through the process of essentially learning how to play D-line in the NFL. And he's a guy that Dennis Allen really likes for his system. He's a guy that Dennis Allen really likes for his scheme. What's Dom Rob going to look like? Because the one thing we always talk about with him and why I think he is a better fit for this scheme is he's incredibly fat wide receiver. Shout out Bears Junkie on that. He was a wide receiver in college that converted. He's incredible. He's got an incredible first step. But at times he can get knocked off his spot. He's got an incredible first step, but can he get over getting knocked off of that spot? And Dennis Allen has talked about this, right? Like he said essentially that a guy like Dom Rob, it feels like he's learned the position, that the game is starting to slow down for him, and now he can use those skills because he's not thinking about it, because he's just able to go, that now he can use those skills and those physical natural traits to get home a lot more. Could we see a resurgence in a guy like Dom Rob? I think a lot of our eyes are going to be on this defensive line no matter what. Of course, Montez Sweat, but also the Dayo Adangbo part of this. as you go up against Minnesota, you know, the massive questions right now on is Dio Adengbo the kind of guy that you want to see or want to be paying $16 million to? I think what his responsibility in this defense is going to be different. I fully believe that Dennis Allen's big on get the pressure on the interior and you let those guys on the outside kind of contain. With that, I mean, if you are getting that pressure from the interior, maybe Dio looks completely different than what we saw in preseason and what we saw in practice. I don't know if I feel that way just yet. I don't know if I feel that way just yet, but we'll see. I'm excited for Monday night, man. I'm actually upset. I'm not going to lie to you. I am excited for Monday night, but I got to let you guys in on this. The 300 that's in here. Over 300 in the chat. Shout out to y'all. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page, leave a 5-star review. Y'all know what to do. I'm excited about Monday night, but I'm a little bit sad because while I have a new job, got to let y'all in on this. I'll be doing a post-game show on Fox a few minutes after the game. We'll be doing that all season. And we are going to be, I believe it's going to be me, Tina Wynn, and Jim Miller. And I'm very excited to do that. But it's right after the game, which means I have to watch the game downtown, which means I personally will not be on the watch parties this year. Now, Kid will still be there. JC, Joel, Drew, the whole team is going to be there. But I personally will not be on the watch parties this year nearly as much. I might be able to join in virtually a couple of times, but I got to be downtown to watch these games because I got to be there after the show. So I'm a little bit sad on that front, but incredibly excited to start this new journey. Incredibly excited to, you know, be a part of this new team as well. Still going to be doing posts on ESPN. So don't think it ain't happening. Still doing posts on ESPN, baby. It's still going to be me, Meller, and J-Mac. 2 hours after the game. We will be live at this game. So if you still up and you jonesing for some Bears content at 2:30 or at 1:30 in the morning, your boys will be there. But I need y'all to still support the boys over there on the watch parties every Monday night, Sunday night, Thursday night, whenever they're going live. I need y'all to rock with them. I need y'all to keep the support for the channel very strong. We appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate y'all because I don't get here without you. The reason I'm able to walk into rooms and get certain shows and get certain opportunities is because you guys continue to show up and you guys continue to support me and continue to rock with me, and people notice that. People notice when y'all go on Fox and y'all do hashtag Breeze Nation. People notice that. I get calls about that. People notice when you guys pull up to the events when we do them and they go, yo, Breeze Nation, or when you call into the post-game show and you say Breeze Nation. They notice that. And that helps me get into certain places. So I appreciate you guys so much. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the page. Leave a 5-star review. Y'all know what to do. I'm going to get up out of here. Got to go check on the fam. Make sure y'all hit that hype button as well. Y'all stay safe out there, Chicago. Big Bear Don. We at the season. Hold on. We gotta do this one time. I need to turn up real quick. We gotta turn up real quick. Y'all know why? Because Bears Bears football is back, baby.
The best show for Chicago.
That's right. I need Bear Downs in the chat. I need Bear Downs in the chat.
Oh my God.
Bears football is back, baby. Let's go out here. Ben Johnson era begins on Monday night. And oh, we're going to have some fun, baby. Y'all stay safe out there, Chicago. Bear down. One love. Peace.